Hey, my friend, I know you are doing so well. Hey, listen, we'll talk about the pathway question. I think this is one of the very, very big questions. People struggle with it. People suffer from it. I mean, sometimes people know exactly what they want to do, but they don't know how to do it. And they can even see it, but they don't know where to start. And I think at the end of this video, you actually have the blueprint. Do I have a strategy to reach my dream? A lot of people fail for lack of strategy. And also they fail for lack of, sometimes people have strategy, but they're stuck with the strategy. So when there's a change, they don't change. And it's as if they're destroying their dream themselves because they lack a strategy. Hey, Les Brown, my best friend, say something. We must look for a way to be an active force in our life. We must take charge of our own destiny, design a life of sustenance, and truly begin to live our dream. That's what Les Brown said. And this applies to you, this applies to me. There's no magic power in having a dream. You can't just wait for it. You have to work for it. I know some people depend on luck, some people depend on the season, some people depend on something that may come, but you can't wait for it, you must work for it. And one of the things, when it comes to a blueprint, so many business today or so many people, even with their dream, you may have a dream to accomplish or to do something, but in the course of time, you have to pivot. If you don't pivot, you may be outdated. Let me use an example of a phone company in Cameroon. It's called Orange Cameroon. When they started, I think it was 25 years back, they was selling they was selling cell phone and actually, sell you minutes every month. So that was the business model, and that was the goal, to bring that service. You come and buy a phone and pay. I don't know how much was that per month, but you pay for a minute to talk. But in the course of the time, things change, and they have to pivot from selling cell phone because China filled up Cameroon. Africa with phone. I remember was paying $300 for phone. The phone is actually literally $5,000, $10 today. So they have to change. They move from selling those support phone in a minute, and not only that, WhatsApp and voice over IP actually took over, so you can pay. I used to pay to talk to people back home, but now it's free. So this guy either they need to close and go home, or they must pivot, right? So they shift from there and start selling the internet. So they just sell the mega. So you can connect yourself. You can have so you can have a mega in your cell phone and call and use as a voice over IP, right? So imagine this guy would just say, hey, we have our strategy, we have our blueprint, we're not gonna change. This is what we signed for, this the business we are in. They could have been out of business. Guess what? Down the road now it's even different. They have to pivot again. Now they do money transfer. They're in the banking industry. Listen, what I'm saying is that when you have a dream, you must be flexible enough to pivot. Maybe the strategy you put in place may not work. It may work for a year, but when you go to step 2, you must change the way you do business. Just like with iLEAD Global. We used to have a retreat every day, every month in every country. But as we grew, we changed. It's twice a year. And we have a different small retreat. We combine so many nations together. And we have a courses like this to keep you going. You have to be able to pivot. If you don't have this type of strategy, it's going to be very, very, very hard. It's going to be very, very hard for you to really, really, really keep up with your dream. So John say, state all of your position. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The secret of getting started is breaking your complex, overwhelming tasks into small, manageable tasks, and then start on the first one. That's what Mike Twin said. You know, if you say, well, Coach Rob, I need to make a plan. Yes, it's good to have the whole map, how you get to a destination. But the truth is that if I need to leave Dallas and go to California at night, and when I get in my car, I will turn on the headlight. The headlight will never show me California, even though I know I'm going to California. I will just have probably, I don't know, 10 foot. That's it. But as I'm moving, the light will be able to break the darkness, and I can see more clearly. So you have to apply the law of small bite, right? When I want to create a pathway to achieve a dream, I start by starting my position in the process. So where are you? So you need to look at your position. The present position. Where am I right now? Everyone who got to where they have to begin somewhere. So my future position. What would my dream look like when I achieve it? The position in between. What step must I take to get from my present position to my future position? And then you examine all your action, right? And this is how you need to handle all steps of your dream. Simple. Where am I? Where am I going? What is in between? Very, very simple. And examine all your action. So go ahead and apply this in the business on path your dream through this. And then tomorrow, we will talk about something a little bit higher. We will touch the test number 6. See you tomorrow.